Hi there, I'm Rick Suman. I'm with Debt Free Network, and as I promised you, I was going to show you in our second video about escrow plans and why you may or may not want to go with one of those, or if you have, you've probably already found out why. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea in the first place, but anyway, I'm going to take you through that today, and then you all can decide whether or not that's something for you or not, okay? The escrow plan, the way it's designed, is for you to set aside money on a weekly basis for 12 or 15 months so that you can settle out a lump sum at 50 cents on a dollar. That's what they tell you, and that's what they claim that they can do for you, okay? Now, whether or not that actually happens, that's another thing, okay? At the same time that you're actually setting aside monies, they start taking and setting aside their fees. I mean, they start taking their fees right away. So as you're putting your money aside every week, they're taking a fee every week. Have they done anything yet? Absolutely not. Have they performed anything yet? Absolutely not. How much do they charge? Anywhere from 25 to the highest I've seen is 38% of your debt amount, meaning what's your amount of MCA debt that you have, and they're going to charge you 25 to the highest I've seen is 38%. Holy smokes, if you've got $100,000 in MCA debt, folks, that's $38,000 they aim to charge you if you get out to 15, 18 months. Now, here's kind of the good news. You're never going to get out that far, all right? They're still going to charge you 25% to 38%, which is horrible. But here's what happens. If you have a summons, which most of y'all do, they have a legal component to this escrow fund. And the lawyer answers the lawsuit. And then by doing that, you're now in the lawsuit. You're in it to win it or lose it or settle it, okay? You're not going to get out 12, 15, 18 months. It's impossible because they just filed an answer to your suit. Now you're in the suit. 6 to 8 weeks to go through that, maybe longer, maybe shorter. And during that time, nothing happens, okay? And so if your merchant account is shut down, nothing. If you're a restaurant, in your restaurant app like Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats gets frozen, nothing. You have to get through the suit. There has to be an outcome to the suit. There has to be a settlement to the suit. Until there's a settlement to the suit, there isn't anything, there is no action on those frozen accounts. Okay, so I've said this before, and it's absolutely true. Sometimes choosing the wrong help when you get sued by a merchant cash advance is the difference between staying in business and going out of business or having to take a bankruptcy. And that happened to a client of mine just recently. Somebody we took on back in February. He was with a escrow fund for plan for 6 to 8 weeks. During that time, nothing happened. Oh, they're taking their fees, man. They're taking their fees. But nothing happened. I came along, and during that time, they froze a merchant account and 2 of his restaurant apps, DoorDash and Grubhub. And I came along, and I said, fire them, fire the attorneys now. You got to, now, just fire them now. We came in, we settled all 4 of the MCAs. We got the DoorDash Grubhub released. But because of how the merchant cash advance did that, it never got released. And then they went in and tried to get money again. And this time it shut down one of those apps completely. And that's led to a huge problem to where he's now going to have to take a bankruptcy. So what's that about? Okay? Choosing the wrong help can sometimes lead to going out of business. Most people don't believe me when I tell that, but I've seen it over and over and over again over 24 years. I don't personally think that the escrow plans help at all. I really don't. I think they hurt more than they help. And rarely does anybody get out to 18 months, 17 months, 16 months for a 50% settlement, lump sum. First of all, merchant cash advances rarely settle at 50 cents on the dollar. Credit cards will, but not a merchant cash advance. A merchant cash advance, usually you're at 60 cents on the dollar, 65 cents on the dollar, 70 cents on the dollar. So you almost never get to 50 cents. You might get to 58 cents or something like that. So the 50 cents they promised never happens. And oh, by the way, there's a clause in their contract that says by not paying your merchant cash advance, they can shut down your merchant account, they can close accounts receivables, they can do this, they can do that, they can do that. It's right in plain writing. And what do they have you do? They have you shut down all of your merchant cash advances, and that's the very thing that happens. It's better that if you get a summons or if you stop paying, you've defaulted, you can usually take that merchant cash advance payment that you were making and cut it by 2/3 by doing a settlement and spreading it out over 12 months or 15 months. Much safer, much more secure, and a guarantee that you'll keep operating your business and things will go much better for you. So that's what we do. And by the way, we don't charge 25 to 38%. We charge 10% of your debt amount. And we don't charge anything till we've done the work. In other words, until the work is done, we don't charge one single dime. That's how we operate, okay? Why? Because you're up against it right now. You're in between a rock and a hard place coming out of an MCA, and you need somebody to get these things settled for you right now, not tomorrow, not 6 weeks down the road, not 3 months down the road. You need it to happen right now so that you can continue operating your business, and that's what we do. And we're proud of what we do, and we help a lot of people. So anyway, I wanted to let you know that's what an escrow plan is. And if you have any questions, if you happen to be in one, you say, "Oh my gosh, I need to get out of this thing," or "I want to get out of this thing," or "I don't want to be in this thing," or "I've been in it 4 weeks and they haven't done anything for me," give me a call. 602-577-3577. My name is Rick. Last name is Suman. Or you can email me. It should be in the email that you're going to read here in just a moment. Or you can text me, my phone number. You can text it, and we'll make sure that we do our absolute best to help you the best way we can and to get you out from under the MCA trouble that you're in, okay? That's what we've done for 24 years, and we'd like to help you if we can. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you, and hope to see you soon. Bye.